Hello and welcome to Slade on Slade. This is Leslie, I'm Keith, and we're here to talk about random
writing
dialogue. Clearly I am boned up on tonight's episode. It's gonna be a doozy! Again, my name is Keith. I am the author of the upcoming book, The House of Ribbons.
So my first question for you tonight is, how do you write dialogue sound so real?
You like that? The slow...
Oh, yeah.
The slow head nod. Yeah. How do I make dialogue sound real?
Yes.
I'm actually from the multiverse, and I'm doing all this shit. Writing it down, selling it to you as a book, going, oh, I just write this stuff. And actually, I'm out there doing, really a space pirate, half god, transformer. Oop, it can't be a transformer. That's a Michael Bay thing. Now I'm sued. No.
No,
How do I...
No, really.
No, really. No, really. How do I write it sound real? I write a shit ton of backstory on these characters, like just phenomenal amount, and I like it. It's fun for me, and for me, I want the character to be as real as possible. I want you to say, you know what, I want to date a guy like that, or I want to marry a woman like that, or I want to be that badass guy, or I want to be that badass woman, because I got more than a few badass women, don't I?
You do, I love it.
So I just run the lines in my head over and over again, and if it makes me laugh, boom, it's in. If it makes me angry, boom, it's in. If it feels real, if it feels natural, organic, then I throw it to the beta readers, and I get a lot of yes, So.
Okay, so my question for you is, how do you give each of your characters a different personality?
Well, I'm crazy right off the bat.
Well, we know that.
I got like 15 personalities in there. I'm like that guy from the movie Split. Mm-hmm. Although, just trust me on this one, you're not going to crawl up any walls anytime soon. You're not Peter Parker. But no, like any writer, I believe that when they invent these characters, they base them off situations and people they may have known. So how hard really is it? Because it's not to become that person. Just be that man, that woman, that pirate, that space guy, or whatever you want to be, and just assume that personality. And then after writing the book, interacting with the characters, you're just going to jump back and forth between characters. I mean, you guys like the characters. Mm-hmm. They seem real, right?
I do.
So, I'm doing...
So you kind of just give each person, like, their own person, their own
I really
voice.
don't know how to answer this question, so she's about to answer this question.
Their own voice and their own backstory. And,
yeah, I read a lot of, like I said before, I read a lot of backstory.
And you talk in just that person's voice.
It's like having a long distance relationship with somebody, and everybody's like, it's probably a guy you're talking with. Okay, in my head, this long distance relationship really is a woman. And it really is a guy. And then I get to know these people. And then what I do is I throw their personality on page. And I do the best with it. I mean, you and Shelby go wild for it. So I'm lucky. I just need now 300,000 other people to go wild for it.
Yep.
Tell a friend. Tell lots of friends.
When you are writing dialogue, do you give each character their own voice and they're all different? Or do they have common traits?
So what you're saying is, does it all sound like one human being talking?
Yes.
Well, when I present you with 4 or 5 characters in a room at once, without using the names, you can tell who's who, right?
Yes.
Like one of them says the word bitch all the time.
Yep.
One of them is super nice and sweet, almost to the point where you're like, ugh, stop, you're going to give me diabetes. And then the others, like throws the main character down on the ground and chokes him any time she gets because she's not going to tolerate his bullshit in any way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Everybody's got their own traits.
They have their own way of talking.
I don't think I nailed it. I just think I did it well enough where, the 6 of you are telling me that they seem real. These characters seem real.
Okay. When you write, do you write playful banter?
Oh, you mean like pleasantries? Like, good morning, how was your day?
Yes.
Yeah. I want it to be organic. I keep saying the word organic throughout this whole book. So, I work in an office. I have a few females I work with. I'm the only male. So when I walk in, it's always, good morning, ladies. How was your weekend? if it's a Monday. Sometimes I don't come into Wednesday, though. Well, my schedule is different than yours. I mean, I'm not, I got the degree to be a paralegal, but I rarely ever do the paralegal work. I do the mediation. So I like banter, pleasure, and the pleasantries. I like the beating around the bush. I like the intellectual intercourse of a good conversation. And some of it starts with, how was your day? How was your weekend? How are the kids doing? Hey, Shelby, how's your kids doing? And she's going to tell me that they were doing something super cute. You'll meet Shelby in one of the future videos.
Yep. Should your characters be vernacular when they speak?
Yeah, that's a $10 word. You're just going to throw that shit on me like that?
Maybe sometimes I will.
Vernacular, huh? So when you go to different countries, like my wife and I have been, people speak differently. Some countries don't do the handshake. Some people don't do the high five. And vernacular is how they speak. How we speak in America is radically different than, how you speak in other countries. So you, in my opinion, you want to capture that, because I don't just go from place to place, man. There's a wide range of scenes that I place these 5 books on. But I try not to get too lost in it, because you don't want to have, and this is just an example of, like, you go back in time and it was like, come hither towards me so that I might smite you. Okay, you uppity prick, just say, come over here so I can stab you. But you know what I do like? I like old school dirty ass poetry.
We were just talking about this earlier.
Yeah, I had to burn a bunch of brush in my yard, and I spit something out to my wife, and she's like, oh, that's so pretty. I'm like, that is just talking about oral sex. And she's like, get out of here. I said, yeah, it's true. Your orchid glistening in the sun beckons me to hear its speech. As I get closer, I am drawn in by its scent. Ever still, it commands me. The taste, like wild seawater mixed with honey.
So romantic.
Yeah.
So my last question for you is, do you think that body language can tell a story?
You mean like, hey, baby? Is that what you're talking about? That's not what you're talking about. You knew that. You knew that. You still did that shit. I think that after editing, you can write body language really well, and it could be incredibly descriptive and sexy or violent or anything really in between. I mean, like when I do the body language, I like it to be kind of sexy. It's hard to, he walked through the door and he struck a pose. He opened a can of hot chocolate and just said, "Ptsh." Care for a drink, spill it all over his rippling chest. Suddenly, this is 39 shades of teal.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's important. Like I say, when it comes right down to writing it, anything, you want to take the reader and you want to send them far away from their life, no matter what it is. When I go on deployment, I take one book with me. It's this one right here. It's called I Am Dracula. Oh, shit, I didn't even know where my head was. And the other is I Am Frankenstein. Because no matter how good or bad the deployment is, because, some of you military people watching this, you realize that you get deployed and you go, hey, Sergeant so? I fucked that up. Sergeant so-and-so is a complete, and I hope the whole planet. So you get a book, like those 2 books for me, and they take me far, far away, okay? You can joke around with your buddies. You can maybe hook up with whatever girl or guy you're with, but that never really does it for you. For me, reading takes me far, far away.
Takes me out of where I am at.
Yeah, it takes me out of a shitty situation, okay? Or just I gotta ride in the vehicle with this fucking asshole for 2 hours tomorrow, and he's gonna talk about himself. You vain-ass motherfucker. I hope he sees this video. I hope you see this video, you vain motherfucker. Fuck, I dropped my Twizzler on the floor. Fuck. 5-second rule. There you go. Jinx. So, I got to chew it. My mouth full. Talking my mouth full, you know? So, I don't know what else.
Body language.
Yeah, body language. So, ugh. What the fuck? It was like a cat hair or something. We don't even have cats in the office. Holy shit, I hope that was a cat hair. That could have been a kitty hair. So, just make your shit believable. You know? Give me however long I'm reading for that day or night, and just give me the ticket to Fantasyland, and I will sing your praises all day long. And especially when it comes to Isaac Asimov. Just straight up, just made my childhood all that much better. I had to get my homework done, get to reading. It looked pretty cool, you know?
So, if you like our content, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button below.
Yep, do it with a Twizzler. Trying to get a Twizzler endorsement. You think it's going to work?
I don't think so.
Fuck. I should just kill all of my dreams.
Oh, I'm sorry. And if you want more updates on the book, go ahead and hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr.
Hell yeah, you know what the best part about it is? I'm not going to be political. You know why? Because I don't give a shit what's going on with politics right now.
And if you want to go ahead and enter that contest that we have going on.
Hell yeah, do you want to be a character in the book? You want to look so cool and presented as one of the most badass people. Is that too annoying? Look at, watch, it's going in her nose. It's not really. Get out of here. I don't care.
If you want to be a character in the book, go ahead and hit us up on Patreon for more details.
And most importantly, whether you donate or not, if you can share. Sharing is the most important thing. I will greatly appreciate it. And who knows? Together, we can all be famous. No, because I'll give you some mad shout-outs. I'm not going to be one of those guys who are like, I only shout out to my Patreon fans. That's so obtuse. It pisses me off so much. Like, this is one singer I like to follow.
Don't rep her.
I'm not repping her. But I like to follow her. And she comes out and says all the time, when people ask, I only say hi by name to my Patreon people because they deserve it more. Really? There you go. There you go. There you go. That's how you lose my subscription.
So we will see you next time. So have a great evening. See ya.
Bye.